Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Mario & Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. In this episode we are going to do some stuff and then do some other stuff. Now, you might be asking yourself, hey, where did all your friends go? You said you were going to have them in episodes, and I haven't seen them since like 3 episodes ago. You'd be correct in your assertion that you haven't seen them since 3 episodes ago, and also in your assertion that they are not here, if you asserted that. The reason for that is I am just getting antsy to produce more videos, and so I just haven't asked my friends yet because it would just be quicker for me to do without them, but I will probably have them back eventually. So, yeah, that is that. We're, saving Bowser now because he just got totally wrecked by a train in the last episode. Also, if you couldn't tell, we are back to my own recording, so no more plagiarism because plagiarism is bad. And yeah, we're doing this mini game, and I've done this like several times now from recording it so many times. But I have got my recording all sorted out. Everything is good. And I've got plenty of footage recorded for the coming episodes, I think. So, that's that. We're here. The moles are being rude about Bowser, talking behind his back, gossiping, making fun of his strength, being like, hey yo, dude, that Bowser bro doesn't even lift. Bowser's like, oh yeah, well screw you guys, I'm about to lift, yo, puny. Whatever. Anyway, yeah, Bowser's very big again. All the ladies are happy about that. And it's time to kick some ass, Bowser style. So yeah, we got a little bit of weird perspectiveness there, but it is okay. And the video might look a little bit weird here. You probably are not used to having black bars on the top and bottom of the screen, but that's just how this works out when we turn the DS sideways, because yeah, that's just how it works out, really. Because this video is in 4:3 anyway, it'll probably look even more weird because there's, you know, on every video there's black bars on the side, but nothing really I'm going to do about that, because I don't want to chop off any of the screen by zooming in anymore. Okay, enough talking about this. This is a stupid topic of conversation because it just is. Anyway, so the premise of this boss fight is we're not fighting a giant monster like we have in the past couple episodes. Instead, we are chasing this train, and we have to beat the crap out of this train before it gets to the rickety bridge that would most certainly collapse under Bowser's weight. And as the mole most conveniently told us, if we punch them, it's going to do nothing, because Bowser can really only punch forward in this, and that his arm would go too high. I mean, you would think he would just be able to, like, pick up the train and destroy it and everything, especially because they're stopped. But I guess there is no time for logic. And the game developers didn't ask me, and this game came out 6 years ago, so there's really nothing we can do about it now. But anyway, just blowing into the mic, I actually had a lot of trouble doing this fight because I could not get a good mic sample. But I have it all sorted out, so now I'm getting excellent every time, and it's going well. So yeah, that's working out. And yeah, no more to say about that. He does this attack where he shoots little, I forget what their names are, like Chaboombas or something at us. You stomp on them to avoid taking damage, as you saw in the video. It's pretty self-explanatory. You could figure it out even if you were playing this blind for the first time yourself. And don't stomp the mushrooms, because if they touch you, you get the mushroom, and they heal 50% of your health, so that can be pretty useful. This attack, they shoot a missile at us, and we have to break this thing to avoid getting hit with a missile, and look at that, I was just one punch short and got hit with a missile, which is pretty lame. What's also lame is that you have to watch the entire animation of the rocket moving even after you've already punched the thing. So here's where we get into more of a standard Bowser thing, where we're just gonna fight this guy. And for this attack, just get the clouds, shoot them with fire, because they are not your friends, contrary to popular belief. No clouds are your friends, because they will all shoot you with lightning, just like this. You have the Cirrus Cumulonimbus, what is that how you say it? Cumulus. All of the various clouds will shoot lightning at you without fail. Any meteorologists in the audience are probably turning over in their graves, even though they're not dead. I just couldn't think of a better expression for that, because what I said is not true per se. But I don't really care. Just shoot the clouds and it'll be fine. He has this other attack where I just got off on a tangent for a while. He has another attack will start pushing you and you just have to push back. It's kind of hard to do on an emulator, but I've managed to do it just fine. If he pushes you back, you'll get pushed into a spiky thing like he is. But if you're swagtastic like me, you will just push him and he will get even more damaged. And this part isn't too terribly hard. What you're going to want to do, and what I did here, is heal while you're fighting this guy, because if you heal while you're chasing the train, you just lost a turn to damage the train. So do it while you're fighting this guy, because the train will be in the same spot no matter what. Now, regarding this attack, the white clouds, I don't really know what they do, because they don't seem to heal him, even though it looks like that's what they'd be doing. So if anyone could tell me in the comments what they do, that would be great. But I'm not going to lose any sleep over it, so if you don't know, it's really okay. I do not mind. Anyway, we're back doing this again. We got this thing here, which was useful to us just now, and now is a barrier to our success. And we have to destroy all obstacles to our success. And I got hit again, and after only a few punches, again, I was safe. Which stinks, but it's okay. Spoiler alert, I still won the boss fight. So this boss fight, there's really nothing new to talk about here. Or just, oh, I guess there is actually. But it's pretty much just the same old, we gotta beat the crap out of this train, and then we'll win. Here's the last new attack, where they will do this mole formation thing, and you just gotta punch them, and this gets a good amount of damage to the train. It's actually possible, as you'll see, to punch them and not have it all be lined up, like what just happened, and you'll see me not doing so well at the punch thing in a little bit, but it's still relatively easy to get good timing on this. And there's a chain chomp there. I don't know what he's doing. He's just hanging out, I guess, like in Super Mario 64 and Ball on Battlefield. Anyway, this train is almost dead, and face is not looking good. Here's where I messed up on the thing, and yeah, you don't want to mess up on the thing, but it all worked out for me anyway, because I won, and I guess I am just a champion at this boss fight. So if you ever need to do this boss fight, you can probably count on me to win it about 80% of the time, every time. That was a reference to Anchorman, although yeah, I believe it was like 60% of the time or something like that. Anyway, we're done with that boss fight, and we're gonna do some more stuff because we are super cool, and we're only like 9 minutes into the video, and I feel like I've been doing this a little bit longer than that. So I don't know how I'm gonna fill up 14 more minutes of content, but I will find a way. Find a way, find a way. If you open up your mind, see what's inside. Okay, I should probably stop doing this because none of you want to hear me sing. You do not know what I was singing. That was the theme song to Drake and Josh, a TV show from my childhood. And I can already hear myself getting red sprayed for that awful singing. So yeah, that's going to happen, although they really don't do typical red sprays as much anymore. Red Spray is one of the few channels that I still consistently watch, as I'm sure you guys have heard me talk about them periodically throughout this series. But yeah, we are at the safe now. Bowser's like, hey yo, I don't remember the safe combination. And they're like, hey, yo, dude, it's kind of bad because you need that star cure. Now you don't know the safe combination. And you'd think, you know, you could, like, if the train were still here, we could, like, have the train run into the safe so we could open it. That'd be easy. But I guess things aren't allowed to be easy in video games, because if they were, there would just be no game to play. And I say that, but games like Kirby's Epic Yarn, where you literally cannot die, exist. So I guess my point is invalid now. Anyway, Chippy, aka Starlo, is being sassy, and Bowser's like, hey yo, Chippy, help her brother out. Chippy's like, hey yo, don't talk to me that way. Bowser's like, hey yo, please. Chippy's like, hey yo, no. Bowser's like, hey yo, pretty please. Chippy's like, hey yo, okay. And so Bowser's head is fragile, just like most people's heads, so Bowser is not going to do anything, although that's really not any different from what he does normally. Although maybe you can't switch back to Bowser when you're in his head. I don't know. I didn't actually try, and that just now occurred to me. So, yeah, you guys, if you want to, you can try that. Anyway, these things here blow up now, granting us passage. I'm not really sure what the point of that is, because we couldn't come to this area anyway, so they don't need to, like, you know, have an area be cleared after a flag is set. We're gonna save here. I cut that out, and this is a different recording now that I was able to get working. So we're in the memory banks, and it's surprisingly neat and tidy, because I guess this is what the inside of everyone's head looks like, or at least the inside of all turtles' heads. Starlo is freaking out, probably unnecessarily, because that dude doesn't seem like that big of a deal. She's not freaking out anymore. Mario's freaking out, everyone's freaking out. It is just not a good time. You never want to be freaking out, because if you freak out, you will die. That is not actually true, but I just needed to fill the space and say something. Anyway, the thing thinks we're a virus, and it decides to fight us with us, because I don't know, actually, why it's fighting us with us. Maybe that's because that's what Bowser thinks is the strongest, even subconsciously. But yeah, so this boss fight kinda takes a while, because I just was not very good at it. Anyway, you cannot see it here, because I did not zoom out, but in that attack, Mario, or Bowser Memory M, excuse me, will jump up and hit a red or green block. You can use your imagination here, and then whoever that is will, that's the block will go for it, and you just hammer it, and it's not too bad to avoid, although I say that, and I did not do a very good job of avoiding it for about half of this fight. As you can see, I'm doing pretty badly right now, because I did not go and heal beforehand, before doing this fight, which I should have done, but I still was able to miraculously win. So there's that. Everything went well. We have 2 boss fights in one video now, and I spoiled the outcome of both of them. I can tell all of you viewers, all 25 of you, are very torn up about this, but I will live, because you guys don't really have any way of, like, I mean, I guess you could comment and be like, hey yo, don't spoil it, but it's kind of too late. So, yeah, jump on the Boo when Bowser Memory L gets chased by the Boo. I guess they chose him because of Luigi's Mansion, you know. Luigi's Mansion was a good game. I really like Luigi's Mansion. And then I was not as impressed by Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. I haven't played through all of that, but there are no portrait ghosts, which I thought was a really compelling part of Luigi's Mansion. And I got Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon because it was reviewed really highly, and I just didn't quite do it for me, although I'm still going to try and beat it just to, you know, give it the good college try, whatever that means. But yeah, Luigi's Mansion was like such a fun game. Definitely one of my favorite GameCube games. And in fact, I even made a video over it of me getting an H rank on it, which was pretty cool. It's one of the more viewed videos on my channel. But yeah, getting an H rank was pretty hard, but pretty fun. And as you can see, Bowser Memory L, like an absentee father, has left us because he is tired of paying child support checks, because we are obviously his children, and I am just saying words now and don't really know what I'm saying. But yeah, Bowser Memory L occasionally leaves and comes back. I don't know why, but it's good for us because it makes it easier to manage, because we can just fight one enemy at a time. I was using Green Shell here because Green Shell is the best bang for your buck in terms of SP, but I switched to Jump Helmet partway through, because even though oh, we got a new attack here. If he goes up, then it's going to be Mario, and if he just goes straight, it's going to be Luigi. And I wasn't sure. I figured he ran up every time, and there was something where the hammer was in the air where you had to guess, but no, it's just he moves to the center for Mario and just straight forward for Luigi. Anyway, don't fall for what I just did twice, where the coin's over you and you jump and get wrecked. You do not want that to happen. I use Fire Flower here. I was going to say something, but yeah, Luigi is back. I feel like there was still something I was going to say. I did not use my Fire Flower very effectively. I should work on that. See, he's going to get Mario here. He gets Luigi later in the fight, so you can see what I'm talking about there. We're going to Yoo-hoo cannon these guys because they're a bunch of Yoo-hoos, which I think is an insult. But yeah, this boss fight's going better than it was at the beginning. I'd say it's going approximately moderately well now. Luigi left again, Bowser Memory L, excuse me. And yeah, everything's going well. Everything's going alright. We will be doing this battle for the rest of the episode, so if you don't care about this battle, you can just stop watching. And yeah, if you're gonna stop watching, I'm not sure why you started watching in the first place, but that's okay. So we're gonna keep doing some stuff, and since I can't think of anything else to talk about, I'm gonna talk about music, because music is great. So recently I've been listening to Appetite for Destruction by Guns N' Roses. You've probably heard of it. It's an extremely popular album from the 80s, and I highly recommend it because it is very good. I've been listening it in the car for the past week, and it is just a great album all around. My favorite song on the album is Mr. Brownstone. It's about heroin addiction, which is my drug of choice. Not really, but a lot of musicians that I like were heroin addicts, such as Kurt Cobain and Lane Staley are the main two. Kurt Cobain being the lead singer of Nirvana, and if you didn't know that, you have probably not been alive. No, yeah, that's it, actually. And Lane Staley is the lead singer for Alice in Chains, which is another Seattle grunge band just like Nirvana. I love both of those bands. And as you can see, Luigi came back because, yeah. Anyway, some other musicians who have used heroin are Andrew Wood, who was the lead singer of Mother Love Bone, who died of a heroin overdose. And, let's see, Art Pepper, who's a jazz musician. I believe Miles Davis did. Who is Miles Davis? Miles Davis is one of the great jazz trumpet players and one of just the great jazz musicians, arguably the greatest jazz musician. I'm sure most of you don't care about jazz because, and most people don't, quite honestly, because it's pretty hard to listen to. Well, some of it is, not all of it. But, yeah, we're doing Jump Helmet here, and if it bothers you that you can't see Mario, then I'm sorry, but I'm really not that sorry. Because it's really not that big a deal anyway. Anyway, as you can see, Bowser Memory L moved forward here to attack Luigi. And there's plenty of other great musicians who used heroin. But, yeah, going back to Guns N' Roses, Mr. Brownstone is about heroin addiction. Slash and one of the other dudes in Guns N' Roses were heroin addicts, which is the inspiration for that song. As you can see right there, Luigi just used a mushroom to heal Mario. He only has 73 health, I think it was, so it'll be easy to take him back out. That's something you need to be mindful of, is you should kill Mario, kill Mario and Luigi, the other ones. And yeah, because they can revive each other. But really they're only just like prolonging their own doom, because we are too strong for them. But yeah, Mr. Brownstone, I don't think I have anything more to say about that. It is just a really cool song. Night Train's good too, and of course, you have the classic songs that have been on my iPod since I was 10. Sweet Child of Mine, Paradise City, and Welcome to the Jungle. My dad put those songs on my iPod because they were the only ones appropriate for a 10-year-old to listen to. But now that I'm not 10 years old, I can listen to the other songs, and they are great. You should listen to Appetite for Destruction if you've not. And if you're wondering, Guns N' Roses is not actually pays me to endorse them. I just really like that album, and I will probably be listening to more of their music in the future. So if you'd like, I can. Oh man, that was scary there when Mario was dizzy and Luigi died. I thought I was screwed, but I wasn't, because Mario was still alive. Anyway, yeah, if you guys care, I will probably be giving my comments on future albums, maybe Guns N' Roses album, if I decide to listen to any of their other ones. But I like music, I like talking about music. So yeah, it's just when I run out of things to say, I will talk about that. We got a star candy, if you're wondering, because you didn't get to see what that was. But anyway, we are done with this episode, and I'm surprised I managed to stay on topic as I did, because I stayed more on topic than I have in previous episodes, and of all the things I could have gotten, I got a 1 for power. But anyway, I will see you guys in the next episode, which will be episode 33, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, that's it. Have a good day.